When you look in your heart, you always knew you was there for a reason. When are you going to try to understand that reason? Look, man, this is the moment for us to really hang out with each other, to get to know each other, and be real with each other. We all see that need for change right now, and we all want to be a part of that change. You know, we got great people here, man. You know, you got great individuals that are willing to sacrifice, you know, and do everything they really can for you and for us.
You know, I always felt like no one is going to handle anything, especially as South Sudanese people. No one is going to handle nothing. You know, you get past the baton and you go. But when you have a dream and you have a goal that you want to chase so much, you don't look at all the negatives and everything that's put against you. You know, you take that dream, you run, and you work with it. Dedication. Every single person that's something great today worked really, really hard.
know, not having a parent, or you want your parent with you is not always a bad thing. It taught me to be strong, man. I could do anything that come my way, man. Just don't make no excuses, man. If you got a mission, man, you can accomplish it. You don't need too much, man. You don't need too much people to lift you up. All you need is like one good friend, man.
You can't fly, before you grow. As we're all here, we've had tough time when we all came to the States. Our parents, those that came with their parents, they had to work, but you basically had to bring yourself up. And since I thought I had this skill that God gave me, I was going to use it to, not to get money, but to, once I get the money, I'll be able to help people back home. I could have died just like every other kid. I could have, something could have happened. I'm not supposed to be here, but because if something is meant for you, as I thought basketball was meant for me, and then why would God take it away? But that's why I'm here. I wanna walk with these kids, and I want to show them the right direction. I want to show them why you shouldn't get felonies, because that's going to follow you for the rest of your life. It doesn't matter if you go and change yourself to be somebody else. It don't matter who wears suits. As soon as you try to get that job, that background is still gonna mess with you.
To sit down with them and to help them with things that they need to get help with, to be influenced in a positive way that could change from us. And I feel like that we're lacking at that point. That part of our community is lacking.
I would agree. Like mentorship, I feel like it's a one very easy thing that everybody can do. There's just those kids, they don't have anybody that they can look up to, anybody who's telling them exactly what needs to be done. Because this world, it's if you're not being shown the way up, there's so many ways that you can fall down. It's no, you're not ugly because you're dark. You're not stupid because of where you came from, huh?
Said everything that we're doing right now is great, and I'm glad everybody showed up to this meeting. It means a lot, and this is what it takes right here. These people in here, just imagine everyone in here goes out tomorrow and do one thing for our community, for a girl that needs, a friend, that someone to talk to, someone to tell her that you're not ugly and you're fine the way just you are, And the first thing about life is that you need to know for yourself is accept yourself for who you are. And regardless of what anybody says about you, if you're content and happy with what God, made you as, you should be fine. Just kind of brush off all the negative things and, be you. That's all you can be you.
We are all we got. Look left and right and make sure the person next to you, you're gonna help that person. Even if you just call them, you don't have to do anything miracle. Just have to tell them, hey, I'm there for you. And that makes a big difference. That's the message I want to leave with you today. Thank you for coming. And this will continue just so we are trying to work together. So thank you.